dose of dirty cold to go, been cold since cold flow. Got a wire to enlarge and I set a fire down below. I hang it up when you say sorry, didn't know. Probably got a year 10 to go, so let's go. I don't really know how to go slow. Goddamn, that motherfucker's cold. Hey, you in the wrong mode, you open and close, you know holes, no go. This whole world's a shit mode, filled to the brim like Gitmo. When you think it don't get mowed low, with limbo to the sticks on flow. All oppression's born of lies, I don't make the rules, I'm just one guy. All due respect of getting spit on's how respect is now defined. Hungry for truth, but you got screwed and drank the Kool-Aid, there's a line. It ends directly at the edge of a mass grave that's their design. Funny fact about a cage, they're never built for just one group. So when that cage is done with them and you still pour it, come for you. The newest, lowest on the totem, with golly G you have been used. You have to fuel the death machine that down the line will kill you too. Pseudo-Christians, y'all indifferent. Kids in prisons ain't a sin shit. Even one scrap of what Jesus taught connected, you feel different. What a disingenuous way to piss away existence, I don't get it. I say you lost your goddamn minds if y'all possess one to begin with.
Lo que sea for Martino Play. Soy como Curry muy de mistake. Voy abajo por un par de puntos, pero siempre hago el triple faltando 6. Esa Gucci que tiene son fake. Eso que fuman a purple.
Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Anthony Rumble Johnson! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Alistair the Reed Overeem!
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, so here we are back in one of America's most underrated sports cities. Good to have you with us from Houston, Texas tonight inside Toyota Center. And this is the site of one of your biggest and I know most signature wins of your career against Gus back in 2015.
One of the biggest fights of my life was when I beat Alexander Gustafsson at UFC 192 when I retained my championship. One of the hardest fights of my entire life. The Toyota Center is a great fight arena. On point with that jab today.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range. His head still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou. And you know this still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
Both guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going. All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to. These two
guys are trading huge shots. That one is going to end the fight. Yep. Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. Oh, getting leaky now. The hard ground and pound has opened up a cut. Oh, heavy shots raining down. All right, feet on the hips here. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
As soon as it gets on the feet, his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Oh, big left hook there. potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
I mean, that right hand landed square.
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
All right, so the overhand has certainly been a big weapon for him here tonight. Look for him to go right back to it here if he can find an opening. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys. He's got him here. Gets back to his feet. Massive left hand. All right, single collar tie now.
Keep going!
Single leg takedown. Making all these shots count. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Overeem's back in half guard. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Two minutes to go. Nice kicks there by the ring. Checks the leg kick. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two.
Oh, nice little right hook there.
Well, if body language is any indication, mentally he is not back in this fight after that knockdown earlier in the round.
I mean, we thought the fight was over, so I guess it's a credit to him to still even be fighting. He's got to do something different if he has any. Oh! Oh my God, he's hurt. He's hurt.
Punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Nice job staying busy here in the clinch. And the horn sounds on round two. So the round mercifully comes to an end. Multiple knockdowns there. As big a round as we've seen tonight from Johnson. All right, let us look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC punches in bunches.
I mean, over and over, he landed that big punch. And every time he landed it, he got the reaction that he was looking for. His opponent really did start to take notice every time he was loading that strike up.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Trying to connect now with the overhand left. No good.
He gets to a spot, the tie clinch. Then he starts to let the knees fly.
Lands a kick there with the lead leg. Nice work. Effective use of the jab by Johnson.
check that last one. He can't even stand.
And back to his feet.
Big right hand.
Both guys appeared to land there. 3 minutes now to go in this one. Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Johnson. Collar tie here in the clinch. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Well, a lot of debility. Oh, well, that swelling has essentially rendered him a one-eyed fighter, and to that end, the referee has paused the action. He calls for the ringside physician.
And here comes the doctor. The doctor's going to take a look at him, check out the swelling, give him the old finger test to see if he can see his opponent in front of him and decide whether or not he can continue.
All right, well, the doctor appears to think he's still good to go, and you know what? If it's good enough for the doctor, it's good enough for me.
I'm all in.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, well, this fighter was bullish in his desire to continue, and the doctor is going to afford him that opportunity as the referee gets us back underway.
This guy's a fighter, man. This guy doesn't want to lose a fight on the stool. He wants an opportunity to go out there and go out on his shield. And that's exactly what he's getting. He's getting a chance, and as a fighter, that's all you can ask for.
And you know fans don't like doctor stoppages, so they are thrilled.
They start booing. And sometimes guy's eye is hanging off the side of his head. He's got to either go southpaw or he has to actually just try to throw the whole kitchen sink at him.
Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse. And he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up.
Johnson's able to protect the eye there with that block, so that is a nice adjustment that the fighter made there to raise the guard and prevent further damage on that cut. And now some distance as they pull apart. Just out of range with that left hook. Oh, thunderous leg kick grounds his opponent, lifted a little bit, tried to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
Johnson swelling now around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Massive knee to the body.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 30-27, 9-28, and 30-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Anthony Rumble Johnson.
Well, what else can you say about Anthony Rumble Johnson? Another big win here tonight. He's won a bonus for each of his last 5 UFC wins, all of them knockouts, by the way. And again, when he is on, he looks like he's the most dangerous power threat we've ever seen inside the octagon, not just at 205 pounds. So maybe Rumble moves up to heavyweight from here. All of that remains to be seen. Tonight, though, they celebrate another big win in a career full of them for Anthony Rumble Johnson.
I can't fall asleep, I gotta stand tall, that's what a leader do. Follow me, I'm leading you. Hey, we finna turn up, crank up the heat in here, they finna burn up. Told them I'm coming, I'm here, tell them they time up. I said it once, I'ma say it again, this'll be my year. I ain't gon' show no fear, I know that I'm built to equip for what God want me to do. I'm number 1 out the 2, it don't know where I'ma lose. I hate to struggle, but it made me harder. I made it far, but I wanna go farther. This not for me, this for my son and my daughter, my family tree and that order. I'm the chosen one, I'm wearing that jacket. I was down, now I'm up, now I was the underdog, now look who we left. I'm better than you guys, the champions, the champions. And we gon' bow, never fall, the champions.
And now our tail the tape for this flyweight tilt. We send it inside the octagon. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world and the former UFC featherweight champion, Henry Triple C Cejudo! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson!
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
As good a combination of speed and technique as there is in the lower weight classes, Demetrius Johnson back at it here tonight. And when you have as many weapons as this guy does, very difficult for the opposition to try to game plan and figure out what's coming back your way. Demetrius Johnson looking to get off to another fast start tonight. Leg kick is true. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, certainly a lot of respect on both sides, but a lot more respect than action, at least thus far.
Yeah. I'm cool. I gotta catch myself. You need to go in there and fight. Come on, man. It's a video game. Somebody do something. Go forward and fight.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Well, nice land there by Henry Cejudo. His boxing is on a completely different level than it was a few years back. Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Cejudo. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Another big shot to the head.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. All right, so he finally gets the takedown here. He kept on trying, stayed committed. He told us before the fight, at some point, I'm going to be able to take him down, and that's exactly the way it played out. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by DJ. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Cejudo. He continues to evolve as a striker.
Big ground and pound.
Well, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Cejudo.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. Great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage.
20 seconds left.
He's got to start throwing down.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by DJ. Round two is next.
It's okay, it's okay. You didn't do bad that round, but I need you to do better, okay? You won that round in the standing.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots. Oh, nice judo toss for him there. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. It's tight, it's tight.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Great job finding his shots from the top position. And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him. Nice.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah. No pity pass to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Cejudo's in half guard now.
I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
In the half guard.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Johnson's got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now.
Oh, nice.
15 seconds remain in the round.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
10 minutes in the books.
Stop!
All right, buddy, take a deep breath. You're doing fine if you are down in this fight. I need you to counterfight. Every time he comes forward, I need you to make him.
All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes. Volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
Ready.
Third round underway.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Block the strike there, counters with an inside leg kick. Good job by Johnson. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there, really starting to... Nice judo toss for him there. Johnson's in half guard.
Massive shot from the top.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Johnson ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. Nice positional control here. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. It's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Johnson.
Now he's going full mount.
Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what Johnson's going for a choke. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Oh, and there it is. Was only a matter of time. That ground strike has cut him open. Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with the submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way. Yeah,
he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. Final 30 seconds of this third round. Working out of that southpaw stance. Cejudo's hook shot is blocked. Saw that coming from a mile away. Getting the hands going here early. That is how you finish a fight. Both athletes emptying the tanks down the stretch as we go the distance here in this arena tonight. All right, so the fight goes the distance. We'll take a look back at the action, but should go his way given all he got done in the striking game.
Yeah, he did a great job of landing at will, mixing up the target, doing everything that he's become known for in order to cruise to a very good decision. I know he didn't get the finish that he wanted so bad coming in here tonight, but he had a phenomenal performance, and he showed that he's one of the best fighters in the world.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson.
Well, no surprise, Demetrius Johnson gets it done yet again here tonight. This is a championship title reign that is coming up on like 2,000 days. Absolutely incredible. You know his future's in the UFC Hall of Fame, but you wonder just how long this prime can last, because at least right now, it looks like DJ can rule this division for several more years. Dominant effort out of Demetrius Johnson here tonight.
Suffering builds character. Get a load of me. I've been through shit. I'm filled with piss. I'm bloated totally. I can't condone to go the road of who I'm told to be. I told the peeps, roll the sleeves, let's go promote the beast. Today I had a fucking lick just for the big homie. I feel better. I got the thing on me. Tell the FBI I follow Jeff Bezos, pesos, quesos, marshmallows, rainbows, game shows. Think about life. Look at a buck on the pocket for looking outside. Thinking I got to the past life. Spend my time, gotta fit in my size, gotta pick up my ride, gotta fit in my ride, gotta fit in my ride.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kevin the Motown Phenom Lee. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Paddy the Bandit Pimblett.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Star power, Paddy the Batty Pimblett back on the proven ground here tonight, and with much fanfare as you hear the fans chiming in, it has been a tremendous rise to superstardom for Paddy the Batty Pimblett. But let's not lose sight of the pre-UFC experience.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Oh, landed some big shots, too. Oh, nice level change.
Lee's in half guard. Both fighters get up now.
Nice body shot there. submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? Wow, he actually reversed the position, but he didn't stop there. He took a strong top position himself.
Oh, great ground shot there, and that one opened him up.
Great defense by this fighter. That was nice.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loves, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in a half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back, you need to be up on an elbow, you need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Lee's got his hand looking for a guillotine choke.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
All right, he's got him in the north-south position here, DC. When you're in this position, however rare it may be, what are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to lay on. I'm just trying to cut air from going to your body. I'm just trying to make you carry my weight. I don't necessarily want to be here. And I don't know if this guy wants to be here right now. He will use this to try to get to the next position.
Don't want to be there for more reasons than one.
I don't want to be there. I don't want to be there on the bottom.
Good work from the top here by Pimblett. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there. Horn sounds for the end of round one. Heading back to the corner now after a competitive round. And Lee's bleeding from the forehead there a little bit. It doesn't appear to be too bad. The focus for the cut man, though, to make sure that he can stop the bleeding and not allow the blood to get into the eyes. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Paddy Pimblett gets hit with that stiff jab there. He is going after that overhand right.
His opponent's chin held up.
With one of the greatest knockouts you will see.
I mean, wow.
Bruce Buffer to wrap it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 35 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Paddy the Paddy Pimblett.
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock this man out. He did it in an even more impressive fashion than he ever could have imagined.
the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. All right, now for the official introductions, we go to the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Chris Action Man Cortez. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Anthony Walker.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go, champ. I know you've had your eyes on this fight all week as we get round 1 underway. On one side, you have a decorated kickboxer. On the other side, one of the more well-rounded athletes in this division.
But the kickboxer can do a lot of things also. The only difference is that the kickboxer does not want to engage or start the wrestling exchanges. If you're the more well-rounded fighter, you have to have confidence in your standing ability, but be more than willing to use all of your tools. That is going to be the key tonight in this fight. How do you employ all forms of combat into this fight?
Oh, beautiful counter with the jab. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Nice. Nicely done. Yeah, nice left hand there on the inside.
Oh, he did a great job. Wow.
Looks like he's going for a hip toss here. Yes, he is, and with amplitude, able to take him down.
He got it. You know it. You know that it's coming, but he got it. He does a great job of disguising this technique. He is a fantastic judo player, and he did a great job of getting to this position.
Oh, he escapes.
He got it. Wow, that is great submission defense. Another good takedown. He passes the half.
Drops down inside the now.
Gotta watch his neck. That guillotine is tight. He's trying to tighten the grip on his guillotine choke. He seems to have it.
Oh, he's out. Curtis getting absolutely pound strikes. And dizzy as he looks to improve position here.
You cannot sit in this position. Referee will have no choice but to stop the fight. This is where he wants to be.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Hernandez is back in full mount.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is studding off the mat.
Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
10 seconds now to go in the round. Round 2 next.
Stop.
Take a deep breath. Nice job out there. He's exhausted. Your ground control is unstoppable. Whatever you want to do down there, you can do.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react real quick. Ooh, what a punch.
Overhand lands flush. The knee's now going.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Oh, huge knee to the head. Perfectly timed and placed. Lands a jab. shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Anthony Fluffy Hernandez gets caught with that punch. And now some separation.
He's got him with his head.
Man, how good is that? The whole hook lands again. He has used that strike. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to high, grab, or wrestle. I mean, he's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. Oh, separation from the clinch.
Takedown defense holds up. Pretty good jab there by the king of combat, Chris Curtis.
That is when you have to be throwing more kicks. That's the only way to catch someone that you're actually having to chase the whole time.
Fighters separate from the clinch now.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Fluffy Hernandez gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention. Oh, that's a brutal cut on his nose there. He is bleeding.
Nice job of hiding that head kick.
That's good defense to block that punch. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Final seconds here. And they separate after exiting the clinch. Round 3 coming up next. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, Nick. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. And now he's got to break very badly. Oh!
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Curtis gets hit with that overhand flush to the head.
He's got some hands, man.
Accuracy land right there. His opponent's wobble chair.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. He set up a summer temple.
Oh, he's got that arm tight now.
Starting to get it in there deep.
Oh, come on, I'd be tapping. That's got to be it. Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I got to stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Oh, another strike lands from the top. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. We passed the midway point of the third and final round. this is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
The action man, Chris Curtis, is in half guard. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Immediately gets the underhook. Well, the fight goes the distance, and ladies and gentlemen, that is how you end a fight. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Chris Action Man Cortez!
All right, so no surprise there as he gets it done on all 3 judges' scorecards. He kind of was confident if this was just a kickboxing match, but obviously he mixed it up and it paid dividends tonight.
It's mixed martial arts, and he showed that tonight. He showed that developing every skill in the game is what's going to be important as you have championship aspirations. He did it, got a massive victory, and wins a superior decision.
And now our tail of the tape for this bantamweight fight. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, and now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, TJ Dillashaw!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
He will likely go down as one of the best bantamweights in UFC history. The UFC bantamweight champion, TJ Dillashaw. You know about his relationship with Dwayne Bang Ludwig, one of the better Muay Thai striking games in the sport. TJ Dillashaw will be looking to put it on the opposition here tonight.
Well, he blocks a shot there.
Well, it's a power corner, certainly, for TJ Dillashaw with Dwayne Bang Ludwig, Sam Calavita handling the diet and strength and conditioning. Dillashaw has never been more confident in his all-around game than he is as he enters the octagon here tonight. All right, so this boxer told us he has done nothing but defend takedowns over the last 8 weeks, and he's able to stuff the first shot tonight.
John, I was smirking. I was smirking in the fighter meeting like, okay, this guy's just talking. But nope, he goes out there and he does exactly what he said he was going to do. This has to be a massive boost to his confidence as this fight goes forward. That was a big check.
Oh, single collar tie here. Oh, now the hook in the clinch by your dome. Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts.
Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Udon.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Wow, huge head kick. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. And there's the double leg takedown.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Side control now.
Changing the position. Get the mount here. Oh, he got to the spot.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Back mount now. Takes the back, now going for the rear naked choke. Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me. We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Udon.
He's in the mount.
Five minutes in the books.
Deep breath, relax. Excellent job out there. The ground control is beautiful. That's what we need to do. This guy can't hang with you.
All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fight goes on.
Picture perfect shot there, DC. And
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Nice leg kick.
Huge left hand.
Oh, uppercut.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Oh, nice.
Goes upstairs with the kick. Oh, nice kick.
Start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Man, that's a stinging jab. You can tell he's been boxing his whole life.
Yeah, and I mean, it's popping over and over. He's throwing it, and he's a boxer, so he throws it from a little bit of a different stance. So it's not something the MMA fighters used to see.
Big elbow there, lands.
Oh, nice kick.
Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. Under 2 minutes now to go in round two. All right, so Dillashaw's knee to the body looked like for a second it would get through, but that one is blocked. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Dillashaw with one hook. Under a minute now to go in the round. Nice jab by Udon. Big shot on the feet. Back to the feet now. Oh, with authority, the body.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Single collar tie now. Dillashaw's cut above the eye, and that blood figures to start to trickle down. Could compromise his vision here moving forward. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, heading back to the corner, and Dillashaw's got a cut to deal with above the eye, or perhaps better put, the cut man has got to deal with it. We'll see if he can stop the bleeding.
Close and pound away.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final round here. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever.
Nice target change and him attacking the body. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Oh, nice straight punch there by Dillashaw.
Oh, big elbow.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following a game plan.
Try to establish that jab. Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Trying the flying knee there. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Yadong's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Trying to kick the leg out. Oh, and there's a takedown attempt, DC. Not a great one. Might as well tell your opponent you're shooting, huh?
Yeah, he's your best friend. Tell him that you want to take him to his back and watch him defend and then beat you up when the fight's standing.
Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. Dillashaw's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. 20 seconds to go in the fight. Oh, nice punch there by Yadong. An incredible fight as long as it played out, and we will need the judges' scorecards. Tremendous back and forth affair tonight. Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, T.J. Dillashaw.
All right, so we congratulate TJ Dillashaw, largely dominant in getting his hand raised here tonight. Fringe Hall of Famer. I think he gets in, but a UFC win like tonight certainly is going to help the cause.
I mean, full skill set on display tonight for TJ Dillashaw. He gets the victory that he wanted so badly.
Showing, but I question every move I make before I keep going. Looking in the mirror, see my future, and I'm that bitch. Conversations with my mama,
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Tom Aspinall! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, King Velasquez!
You ready to fight? Ready.
Oh, it's always good to be here in H-Town, Houston, Texas. We are live at Toyota Center tonight. DC, this is a venue that has been good to you and your team, and we'll see who can make some more UFC history here tonight.
Houston is just a great fight city. People think of Vegas, Brazil, Canada. Sometimes Houston gets overlooked. Some of the biggest fights. He's going to guillotine. This has got to be the end.
Oh, hang on a second. He escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock. Create some space. Roll to your back. Give up the mount, but live to fight another day.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Aspinall. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, not a guy you want on top of you. Ground and pound strikes piling up here. Good work by Aspinall. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying. Gotta be careful here.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Aspinall. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Aspinall's back in full mount. Some big punches raining down here, picking the spots well, and hasn't chosen to engage his opponent on the ground necessarily, posturing up and making these shots count.
I mean, why would he? He's having so much success doing it and fighting in this exact same manner that's leading him to be ahead in the fight right now.
You gotta move your hips.
Oh, he's got his back. Aspinall is able to front him out now. This could be real trouble now. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Nicely done. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Velasquez getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
All right, we lost that round. I'm going to tell it to you straight. We need to go out there. We need to put this guy on his back. He's going to come out hard and aggressive. He thinks that you're ready to go home.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 underway.
Landed that massive shot. Now we need to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. He lands a switch knee.
All right, so the commitment to the takedown pays off after several. Aspinall's attempting a triangle here. Let's see if he can finish the deal. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
Aspinall's right back to the full mount here. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Oh, he's going for his arm now. Ooh, looks like it might be locked in.
Once he gets you going, he's got so many ways to finish arm bars. Good armbar attempt here. What he's got to do now is just be very aggressive to try to finish this fight.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Working out of the half guard here. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Aspinall's right back to the full mount. Another submission attempt here, and this is a good one.
It's tight.
Oh, he got out again. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom. 20 seconds to go, round 2. Round 3 next.
Won that last round simply based on activity. He's putting up submission attempts, but they're weak. You defended every single one of them, but you're not being aggressive.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You know, few things more exciting in mixed martial arts than a submission, and he nearly had one there.
He almost had it. He had it locked in. He thought the fight was over, but his opponent was able to escape. But the next time, if he goes back to that position, maybe he gets the finish he wants so bad.
Here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight.
Beautiful strike.
With the straight hand there. Nice job by Aspinall.
They got checked.
Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Effective punch from the clinch there by Velazquez. got to protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Velasquez. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep. Yes, smart adjustment, yup.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Less than a minute to go to decide this one.
Great job changing the position and getting that reversal.
Nice work, guys.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Velasquez is in half guard now. All right, so the fighters go the distance here tonight, but it went a whole lot better for one of them than the other. Talk us through the replays, champ.
Some decisions are different than others, and his striking really did separate him from the competition. He fought so well in the stand-up game that he should get a very easy decision.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored the contest 29-28, 29-27, and 29-27. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Thomas Benoit!
All right, so not much suspense there as Bruce Buffer reads the scorecards. A dominant performance for the more well-rounded fighter here tonight against the wrestler.
Never allowing the wrestler to get comfortable. I'm going to tell you, as a wrestler myself, John, it's all about getting comfortable out there, and he never allowed him to. He defended those takedowns, stayed upright, and really executed the game plan beautifully, and wins a dominant decision.
Ain't no chicken and chicks inside. Don't play my song, so you ain't got girls. They'll call you a leak if you miss this vibe. Keep to myself and I'm not too hyped, so nobody saw when I dipped inside. Money in a bank if I grip this mic. I'll send in a box, no rips inside. Top of the game just falling. What you gonna do with this brand new morning? Tunnel vision, but I might help you, so I didn't see when the hate was forming. Hear my style when I see them drooling. Can't be music, I play no fooling. In the background, chilling, cooling. Could have been different if I put my all. Okay, brand new day, I'm brilliant. Afro hair like William. Don't play, but still like Brazilian. One day I'm gonna make more than $1 million. Thinking paper, AM to PM. Come like Christina Million.
Or till the date for this featherweight fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, El Pantera Rodriguez. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Brian T-City Ortega.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, you want to talk about a guy who's already put together an amazing highlight reel. Here is the Mexican phenom, Yair Rodriguez. You may remember that flying head kick knockout of Andre Fili, stopped the legend BJ Penn early in 2017. Superstardom, the buzzword for Yair Rodriguez. We will see if this young man can keep it going tonight. And there is that kicking game from Yair Rodriguez on full display early on in this one tonight.
Yeah, Yair Rodriguez is a beast. And you know when you watch him, when you're going into the octagon with him, you got to always be on high alert because he can hit you from anywhere. And a lot of times it comes from those kicks, those very diverse, scary, dangerous, challenging to understand kicks that he throws.
Oh, how clean is that jab by Ortega? Oh, nice land there by Yair Rodriguez, DC. There are so many different layers and dynamic strikes in the arsenal of Yair Rodriguez. The opposition just never knows what's coming. Just over 3 minutes now to go.
Oh, nice.
Takedown defense is there. Oh, big knee there.
Came on inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Nice jab. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Huge block there. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Yair Rodriguez. Superman punch lands. That's a solid punch. That one definitely got through. Double leg lands. Ortega's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. All right, looks like that Darce is tight.
Tight submission locked in. Darce choke seems to be very close to being finished. He cannot get excited though. He's got to be patient. Wait, take his time, and the finish will show itself. Oh.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round.
In the half guard.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by T-City, Brian Ortega. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Deep breath and recover. Relax. Let's keep that heart rate down. You're looking a little tired out there last round. This round.
While we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC, a lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round. Both landed multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
All right, so there's the end of the round. It had a little bit of everything and nearly a finish due to a submission.
But you see, when you're on the ground with him, you're in danger.
Yeah.
You're constantly under attack. There is no place to rest. Where you can rest with most guys, you got to be very aware against this guy, or he's going to catch you in something that you can't get out of.
All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the preview? Kick there as it lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Rips the body there. Big right hand. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Big double leg, double change. Now he's going full mount. He's got to be careful here.
Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Ortega.
Great job landing in the top position.
Might get the TKO here.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
Under 2 minutes now in round 2.
This is a terrible position.
Oh, big elbow. Lands with the ground and pound. Ortega's back in full mount.
He set up a beautiful submission.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked down.
It's working. It's going to show.
How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, 45 seconds now to go. Oh, that's the biggest shot of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Oh, big left. 10 seconds to go in the round.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
All right, so that round is in the books. Rodriguez has got a nasty cut above the eye. Cutman has his work to do here in advance of round 5. All right, let us now take a look back at some of the replays, Daniel, from that previous round. And he certainly has the hands and the feet going tonight as he caused a cut there in that previous round.
A lot of times you can't even dream this stuff up, where you fight this well. He has done everything right, and he opened up a massive cut over his opponent's eyes. And now you start to see the blood leak down into the eye, limiting his ability to try to slow him down.
Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Rodriguez gets plastered by that uppercut. Well, you got to think he might be trying to set up that overhand again. He's found a home for it all night long. Let's see if that holds true.
Big kick lands.
Ortega's hook shot blocked. That one was telegraphed. Good job by the defense. So Rodriguez continuing to manage distance beautifully tonight. He's got his kicking game on point.
He's so long. So Yair uses those kicks to not only brutalize you, but to maintain space. He's a well-rounded mixed martial artist. He's really improved in the wrestling, but ultimately, the kicking game will always be what defines Yair.
Oh, nice strike landed there by Rodriguez. Ortega's right torso starting to bruise pretty good here. Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and if he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity goes by the board.
I mean, it's almost over. Right now, he's got to start throwing everything he can find at his opponent and hope that he can force a mistake and overwhelm his opponent to try to get a finish.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Oh, he smells blood in the water. Got to start looking for the finish here. Oh, good ground and pound here. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Rodriguez. Ooh, good armbar attempt here.
Arm is very tight.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Rodriguez eye starting to swell now. Submission attempts in bunches, another one here. Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here.
Like that. Hey, stop.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Brian T-City Ortega!
All right, so a big win for the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner here tonight. Didn't get the finish that he had forecasted, but I think he's going to enjoy watching this one back.
Oh, yeah. He's going to love watching this because he loves grappling. He's been doing it since he was a kid. So he loves seeing the fight taking place on the ground. And on the ground, he was dominant. What a beautiful performance.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Underground King, Eddie Alvarez. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Habib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
So here's the former UFC lightweight champion, Eddie Alvarez. Well-rounded guy, but most of his pro wins have come by way of knockout. And oftentimes it's just the experience that ends up an advantage for the Underground King. He's fought Japan, Canada, Costa Rica, Russia. Yet another big opportunity in front of Eddie Alvarez. Nice job by him defensively there.
Guillotine jump.
Submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. He's got to be careful here.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. And now he's got the back. Big combination here of ground and pound strikes. Nice work by Nurmagomedov. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by the Underground King. Oh, he's setting up for a submission now.
Dude's trying to finish the fight.
Oh, that's tight.
It's got to be it. It seems so tight.
Come on.
This fight hurt.
Whoa, submission defense. He gets out.
I mean, the calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from the armbar. That was a slick transition.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut. Under a minute now to go in this one.
Great submission defense.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Nurmagomedov. Lands with the ground and pound here. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up in a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Hands up, stay moving. All right, we got it handled. Don't let the blood fool you. It's in a good spot.
All right, so there's the end of the round. We had a big submission attempt there midway through, but largely the submission defense held up.
It wasn't tight. We thought the fight was over, but stayed patient, stayed calm, relaxed, and found his way out of that deep submission.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Takedown defense holds up.
Beautiful transition.
All right, has the guard closed here. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard. He passes to half guard.
Nurmagomedov's back into full guard. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping him in full guard.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Look at him, he's setting up the choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up. All in on the rear naked choke. And now that he's got the choke on beating the neck, it's only a matter of time before his opponent has to tap.
Nurmagomedov has got full mount now. Oh, big shots here.
Fight back!
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. 2 minutes to go in the round. Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful.
Oh, huge elbow. Oh, big ground strikes continue to land.
Fight back!
Alvarez is in half guard. All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Nurmagomedov's back in full mount. Oh, the ground and pound is there. "45 seconds remain in the round." Going for a submission now, or so it appears.
He's looking to finish, John. He's got it in.
Oh, so how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
Alvarez is in half guard.
Good round.
Really broken down with your striking. Keep that going. The inside low kick is awesome.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control wrist. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
All right, here we go, third and final round. Big power shot there. Nurmagomedov going for the takedown here, nothing doing there. Some nice power there with the left hook upstairs. Nurmagomedov gets the single leg takedown, well played.
I mean, over and over, he is taking these strikes to the head. Nice transition.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Really smart approach by the offensive fighter, badgering that cut. More blood by the minute.
If head movement wasn't important early, it's very important now because that cut has gotten a lot worse.
Big strikes continue to land. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
He's got to be careful here. Once he got cut, he recognized where he needs to be throwing these shots, and once again, he lands right on that cut.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue. Nurmagomedov's trying for a submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, he got out.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Alvarez's eye is starting to swell shut. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Alvarez's elbow attempt here, that one blocked by the defense.
Great job getting the fight back around. Takedown land.
Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Alvarez. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys can start throwing up legs, chasing triangle.
All right, so as we await the judges' scorecards, DC will look back at his handiwork. He had it all going from a striking standpoint tonight.
Man, he did a great job. It was very entertaining to watch someone be in such a great state of flow, a great flow state in regards to the stand-up. He said that tonight we would be very impressed with his performance, and I am thoroughly impressed.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-26, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so Khabib Nurmagomedov, your winner by decision. Competitive fight at times, but late, of course, your former teammate pulled away and, again, left no stone unturned in preparation and gets the desired result.
He's one of those guys that prepares himself so thoroughly that it does not matter where the fight takes place. The guy is a tremendous grappler. His striking has developed, and it was all shown tonight in this huge decision victory. He was dominant tonight, as we have come to expect from the Eagle of Dagestan.
And we know it was a difficult weight cut. We wondered if he could play the long game tonight, but he certainly answered those questions and then some. Khabib getting it done by decision here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. To get us started with the official introductions, we go inside to the veteran voice of the Octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Michael
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we go with round 1, and it is great to see Michael Venom Page rocking the UFC gloves here tonight. One of the best fighters to cross over from another big promotion. But he doesn't really focus too much on that, free agent signee or otherwise. He believes he's going to be the best welterweight in the world. And no rest for the weary, right? They are giving him appreciable high-level top 15 challenges right out of the chute. Fighter lands a kick to the leg now, and a pretty good one at that. All right, so there it is. The takedown is there on the first attempt. Wrestling's the best base for mixed martial arts. I didn't wrestle, but that is what I believe, and the kickboxer is not at all where he wants to be early in this fight.
As a wrestler myself, you dig into these fights and you think this is exactly what's going to happen. This wrestler's going to level change. The kicks are going to get caught. He's going to find ways to get this guy down and try to overwhelm him. That's exactly what he is doing at the start of the fight.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop us.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hips, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Takes his back now. Oh, beautiful fight instinct there as he reverses position, and now he's got the dominant position.
He did a fantastic job recognizing, man, I have got to get on the offense. From bottom to top to dominant position. What a great job.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. All right, so the big storyline in this one, the Nigerian Nightmare, Kamaru Usman, the wrestling's on point and the ground and pound going on as well.
You know, these skills are what allowed for Kamaru Usman to become the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. Woo! That one landed clean.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Kamaru Usman.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
Well, you got to think frustration is starting to set in on the other side as he lands another takedown, and he knew he was going to get a lot of this offensive wrestling. As yet, he's been unable to stop.
He has not been able to stop it, and it's a different wrestling. It's a Damian Maia type of wrestling where they get close to you. They hook their feet. They drag you to the mat knowing that once you're on the ground, now you're with them. This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Making all these shots count. Lands the ground and pound strike. Round two straight ahead.
That's what I'm talking about right there. You're controlling everything on the ground. You just take them down again. Position before submission. Remember that. All right?
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
All right, round two.
Sets up that leg kick beautifully. Another one.
All right, so we'll see if he goes for another takedown here, and it's the way he's approaching the setup, too, that I think you've liked so far.
I love it, man. I love how he's throwing the left hook and almost pulling himself into his shot. Punch goes, as the opponent's hands go up, he drives himself into the guy to try and secure a takedown. Truly, truly high-level striking mixed with unbelievable wrestling. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Good work from the top here by Usman.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. And there's a takedown attempt. 3 minutes now to go in round two. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those uppercuts.
Now a kick to the body. Well, just exhausting watching some of these takedown attempts. He's unable to get it there.
And he's attempting it over and over again. How long before he gets discouraged and oh, my God.
Little judo throw there to take him down. High praise, I would think, from the Olympian, DC. Nicely done.
I mean, it was beautiful. The way that he stepped across, got his hips and started driving into his opponent. What a phenomenal technique. Great position. Great knowledge of knowing how to manipulate someone's body.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half-guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Beautiful. All we got is 5 more minutes. Can you give me 5 minutes? Can you give me 5 minutes to take downs? Can you set those shots up?
All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound strike.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Oh.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Usman gets the takedown. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. There it is, now he's running him out. Yep, gotta be very careful there. He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
He passed the half guard.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Usman. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. Bleeding from his cheek now. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27. For the winner by unanimous decision, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare Usman.
All right, so judges' scorecards are needed. They are rendered, and they go to Kamaru Usman, your winner tonight by decision. I thought he fought pretty well tonight.
Well, I mean, we knew when his decision was going to be read, it was going to be Usman. He fought well. He did everything he needed to do in order to earn this victory. Congratulations to the Nigerian Nightmare and his entire team.
And, of course, most of his UFC fights have been of the championship variety, and this sets him up for a huge opportunity later this year. Congrats to a good man right there, Kamaru Usman.
Chilling with my shark. Been to war, we got purple hearts. Was outside, but you were scared of dark. I've been shot, I ain't scared to lurch. Had a clean run that ended up in jail for my 31st.
Our tail of the tape for this middleweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Kelvin Gastelum. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Robert the Reaper Whittaker.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, so the southpaw Kelvin Gastelum here, early round 1, likely to take the center of the octagon. You know this is a pressure fighter, sets a furious pace right out of the chute. There's his jab. Smooth Gastelum boxing on full display here, DC. I know he's a collegiate wrestler, a guy who was a grappler. Striking has really improved leaps and bounds since he crossed into the UFC. Nice straight right lands. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Gastelum. Wasted no time finding a home for that high kick.
Well, it's one of his great shots, right? He does a good job of setting up, making you rotate into the side that he wants to throw, and he throws that beautiful high kick. He has done that since he was on the Ultimate Fighter Smashes.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Oh, hard work pays off, lands the Superman punch flush. Gastelum getting tattooed by that stiff jab. Single leg takedown attempt here, and did that get you out of your seat? Beautifully done by him there.
Oh, man, I jumped up and down. Am I watching the Olympics or a mixed martial arts fight? You don't see single legs this good unless you're watching a real high-level wrestler.
Just over 2 minutes, round 1. Oh! Oh, he's got him hurting here. Oh, and now a big left hand. Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. Oh, nice block. Oh, great striking from Robert Whittaker as usual. This man puts some serious pressure on you. And when you can beat Yoel Romero the way he did, he is not going to be intimidated by any other 185-pounder in the world. Well, 25 total strikes have now landed for Robert Whittaker. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Look at the control of the posture as that big knee lands. Nice kick.
Oh, good block there. Oh, perfect timing on the Superman punch. Whittaker gets absolutely melted by that head kick. Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good. All right, here, final seconds of round one. Second round, straight ahead.
Hey, stop.
Great job that round. Here, take a deep breath. Hey, Scott, how do you feel? That's right. Look amazing. Now you should smell blood. You almost had him out this time. I want you to keep him.
All right, so a lot of highlights from which to choose after those previous 5 minutes. And on the other side, you better start checking some of these leg kicks, man.
Yeah, and when your opponent is throwing that many leg kicks, it takes one good check. If he gets one good check off, he may deter him from throwing these kicks over and over.
All right, buckle up. Here we go with our second round. Robert Whittaker against that man, Kelvin Gastelum. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Effective use of the jab there by Robert Whittaker.
Nice job blocking that punch.
Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Whittaker.
Good punch land.
So we call on the numbers here, DC. 39 total strikes have now landed for Robert Whittaker. And landing at a 49% clip tonight thus far against Kelvin Gastelum. Whiffs on the straight right hand. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. Gastelum going for the takedown here, nothing doing there. Overhand right, swing and a miss.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
Well, his opponent seemed to be... Body kick now by Gastelum.
You know, when guys start to tell you, kick me here, again, they start to posture. That means that what you're doing is actually taking an effect on it.
Whittaker's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already in DC. I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again here?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off of a left hook, because off the left hook, you don't anticipate the next punch coming right up the middle. He's real good at trying to find that shot.
20 seconds to go.
Oh, nice.
Gastelum gets the takedown. 2 rounds in the books. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, let us get you some replays from that previous round. His nose is significantly damaged after his opponent's handiwork in that previous frame.
It's smashed. It's smashed, John, and you see the cut on it. You see the bruising. It's bad now, but in a couple days it'll be much worse.
Yeah.
Because that's when you get the black eyes and you start to look like a freaking penguin. The guy is taking too many shots with his head.
Ready to fight?
He's not doing a great job of moving his head off the center line. If he wants to win this fight, he has got to be smarter in his approach.
And he is toughness personified, but you got to think that nose, in terms of his breathing pattern, is going to start to give him issues as this fight presses onward. And he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Overhand lands.
Gastelum is throwing some heat.
Nice jab by Whitaker.
Work. Come on.
Able to land with the lead uppercut there. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, nice jab up top by Whitaker. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now.
Great commitment to the kicking game. Oh, nice right hand.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues.
Holy smokes.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 54 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Kelvin Gastelum.
All right, so the UFC wins continue to pile up for the oncoming force that is Kelvin Gastelum. Few can keep up with his pressure, his power, his pace. And tonight with style points, Gastelum takes another step closer to the top of the mountain and that UFC title. What a fight.
Think this is outrageous. At this point, if you don't see I'm one of the greatest. I played a long time up in the league with the majors. In every history book, they had a couple more. About the way I take them through stages. Different levels, keep the way you read on the pages. Regardless, I'm a hard man.
All right, he is the Funk Master, Aljamain Sterling, and it's nice to see him get his flowers, right? I mean, certainly you were there in 2017 when he lost to Marlon Moraes, and a lot of people sort of were writing the book with closure on Aljamain Sterling. A few years later, best bantamweight in the world.
I mean, best bantamweight in the world, and showing, you know, from winning the title in a disqualification to coming back and beating Petr Yan in the way that he did, then dominating TJ Dillashaw in the way that he did. It shows you who Aljamain Sterling really is. But tonight, he's going to have to be very specific in his approach if he wants to beat this new oncoming challenge.
And some of you may have heard Aljamain Sterling this week talking about a potential move up to 45. Could happen as soon as next week. Tonight, though, back on the proving ground in his customary 135-pound waters. The Funkmaster Aljamain Sterling, once again, ready to engage in a big spot here tonight. All right, the Sugar Show live and in color. Sean O'Malley back on the proving ground here tonight. And what else can you say about what he did against Abu Dhabi? Close fight against Petr Yan, but that really served to put him on this championship trajectory.
Boy, you got to stand out and take note. When you fight someone like that, so close. Even if he had lost, you had to give him his respect. But ultimately, he got the decision. This guy is a great striker. The one area where we have not seen him tested is in the grappling. Tonight, he will have to rely on that if he wants to get another victory in what has been a fast-paced ascent up the bantamweight rankings.
And he is a willing grappler. We've seen him compete in Quintet Ultra. Augusto Tanquinho Mendez, UFC veteran there firmly in his corner. But you're right, we haven't necessarily seen Sean O'Malley tested in that realm as yet. All right, now our tail of the tape for this bantamweight scrap. Now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC bantamweight champion, Aljamain Funkmaster Sterling. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. All right, let's see how it goes for Aljamain Sterling here tonight, the longtime Team Serra-Longo staple. For my money, still underrated as far as his skill set is concerned, but on the other side, in Sean O'Malley, in terms of the speed, the timing, the precision, maybe the best striker in this division. And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
All right, good start for the Sugar Show. Sean O'Malley realizing particular success with that left hand.
Yeah, he's got a great left hand. He's so long for the weight that he pops the jab and he just darts it with the left hand. And you see it on full display right now.
Sterling going for the takedown. He misses.
Beautiful kick.
Well, Sterling's got a very unorthodox striking style, a lot of different weapons in his arsenal, and a lot of those have been on display here in this one. Counter jab, snaps the head back. That'll get his attention. O'Malley's able to switch his stance here. We'll see how the defense responds. Good jab. Well, he is a tactician. He does not discriminate when it comes to his weapons. There's a side kick.
That side kick can go to the legs or to the body. What a technique.
Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do. Well, missed on that one. Stuffs the takedown. No problem. Oh, he gets tagged there. Nice combination to the head.
That is, oh man, this dude is good.
Nice right punch followed by a left. 90 seconds and counting here in our opening round.
Wow, actually got the takedown.
Sterling's in half guard.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
Under a minute now to go in round one. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, north-south position. Looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get a Kimura. Notice he'll step over the head to try to get a Kimura.
Oh, the submission defense holds up and gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Round two is next. All right, so a huge round for him there, DC, particularly when it came to the head kicks. Take us through the replay.
I mean, those head kicks were beautiful. He was finding a spot. He was wrapping it around his opponent's arms and landing those head kicks over and over and over. He did a good job of really, really setting his opponent up with his hands and then taking those opportunities that were presented to him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill levels of these two fighters. Game of inches right there. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Oh, nice jab by Sean O'Malley. Back and forth we go. Oh! Big knee there. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Nice. Nicely done.
Big body plan.
Oh, nice jab by Sterling. 3 minutes. Oh, the sugar show. Sean O'Malley lands the left hand yet again. He's about as accurate with that thing as anybody in this division.
I think that's what's most impressive about Sugar Sean O'Malley, is even though he's still young in his career, he has a patience and calmness about himself in there that not many people possess. But that left hand can only...
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Oh, my goodness.
Now some separation. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Sterling's in half guard now.
Get them out here.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Nice.
Sterling's right back to the full mount here.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man. Beautiful leg kick land.
And the horn sounds on round two.
All right, take a seat, bud. Good round. I need more of that this round, okay? I want you to be a little more active with your punches on the ground. Let's not let the ref stand this up.
Well, Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, pretty good back-and-forth action in the previous 2 rounds. Your expectations here as this next round gets underway?
I expect the action to really pick up now. These guys have to lay it on the line as we start to approach the end of the fight.
Keep pushing forward. Let's go.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Unable to connect with. Oh, there's a takedown attempt. Back and forth we go. Effective jab there by Sean O'Malley. Just over 3 minutes to go. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Oh, seamless transition to half guard there.
Unbelievable how quickly he was able to slice that leg through to get to the half guard.
Well, he's got his back now. Sterling's going for the sub here. Ooh, arms in tight. All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You've got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight.
Well, his grappling has been on point thus far, and don't think he's going to slow down. He can keep up this pace through the whole fight.
Especially when he's on top, in the top position, where he's controlling the exchanges, controlling the transitions. He can do it with his eyes closed. This is something he's been doing since he was a young man.
Keep your top control and look below his elbow.
He's doing a really good job of putting himself in position.
O'Malley's in half guard. Final 30 seconds of this third round. "15 seconds. Sterling's right back to the full mount. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
Okay, not bad, not bad. You're missing a lot of punches though. You're wasting a lot of energy. You need to set up your strikes, okay?
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
Ready. Ready. Go.
We have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Nice job on defense to block that punch, champ. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. O'Malley's got a... I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good.
Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to fix him. Oh! Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Man, look at that damage on the right side of his body. Starting to really bruise now. Takedown defense holds up. Right now they separate. O'Malley gets caught by that flush straight punch. Nice job by the offense there.
He's throwing bombs. Every time they come into contact, he is throwing bombs.
Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse.
It's time to look for that takedown now.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Went for the inside leg kick. Oh, how good is that jab by Sean O'Malley? Well, you can sense the corner frustration. He has not had any answer for these body shots, and now you see the visible damage.
Well, his coaches are wondering, where's the defenses? We worked on this. We knew this would be an attack that they would come with. Why are you not doing what we've trained? He's got to change something, man. He's got to tuck that elbow. He's got to roll and turn. He cannot continue to take these body shots.
Oh, well timed with that tee. Back and forth we go. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it works.
That was beautiful, man. Hurt. You should have put him away. He was hurt. He was ready for that final blow. All right. He's probably still hurt.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
We have arrived at this fifth and final round.
Oh, nice inside kick.
Lands a nice jab there. Man, that left hand is money in the bank tonight. O'Malley's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. We'll see if he can finish. Oh, huge left.
Oh, uppercut.
And that spinning kick found its home up top.
He's hurt bad.
All right, time to hit the Sunoco station. Both of these fighters are on empty.
This looks like when I played video games as a 7-year-old. I didn't know nothing but button mashing. You two guys have button mashed to the point that neither one of you can find a knockout. You better hope your parents don't walk in the room and watch you guys be that fatigued. This is embarrassing. Learn to play the game.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this would be a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
All right, it's late in the fight now. I don't need to be a judge to tell you that he is clearly losing. What is a fighter's mentality when you know you need a finish or you're getting an L?
This is when you got to go to the Nate Diaz mentality. Kill all.
Sean O'Malley with a huge knockout tonight.
What a fight! What a fight!
The official decision is in. That's where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 15 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Well, Sugar Sean O'Malley had some doubters coming in here tonight, but he mutes those naysayers yet again. We congratulate O'Malley on another monumental UFC win, and the nature of this result figures to provide the matchmakers a lot of different options moving forward as to who might be next for Sean O'Malley.
That's a war that you can never win, but hey, I like the optimism. Even over half my life to this, I think I made a good decision. Trust my gut, I hear it talking, then I know it's time for me to listen. Mastermind consistent, matching my commitment, that's not realistic. Hey, feature presentation, what they came to see, I open up the curtain. Oh my, pandemonium, it's showtime. Got their noses up, I know why. Jealous of me cause the flow nice. Did it all without a cosign. Shooter always hit the bullseye. Barely even put an effort in, it's effortless. Imagine if I did try. Acknowledge me or not, that don't really make no difference to me. I operate the same no matter who's around me. Who's around me is important to me. I keep my enemies at arm's length, but close enough to make me feel safe. My diligence can be competed with, an easy win for me. This just a small taste of what I'm capable of doing with my talent, stretching my imagination. Watch it turn a small idea into something that you have to tip your hat to when you see it. The whole package ain't got nothing missing. Check off every box, it's unavoidable at this point. Don't you act like you don't see me out here making waves. I got an air about me. I don't play the game the way they want me to. They tell me take a left, I take a right. I'm not the one